Bomboclat. Let's talk about something controversial today, okay? Motivation is amazing. Now, I know that you have probably heard the David Goggins advice of, oh, motivation is bullshit. Chase discipline. You need to be disciplined. Yada, yada, yada. Motivation is bullshit. Don't listen to motivation. All your feelings hurt. You know, I'll be totally honest with you. There is truth to that. There is truth in remaining disciplined and being disciplined. But people don't understand how truly amazing motivation is. Because, I'm going to tell you something, because motivation makes effort feel effortless. You know, it makes things seem effortless. It makes things feel as though it just happens quickly, you know? That's what motivation does. And that's amazing because I've seen in every single aspect of my life, before 17 when I used to play a lot of football, the time periods, the seasons in life in which I made the most amount of progress was when shit felt effortless. And that was mainly due to motivation, you know? Right now, I'm in a period of where I want to fight. You know, I'm due to fight in September. And I've been seeing in the past year where I've been training consistently, the periods in which I felt as though I've made the most amount of progress, in which I've felt the best, in which I've learned the most, in which I've improved my craft the most. It's times in which boxing feels effortless, you know? And that happens because of motivation. That is because of motivation. So motivation is really important. Now ask yourself this, right? You know the days where you get out of bed and you just want to work, right? And you feel good, you have this good energy inside of you. That's motivation. That's because you're inspired, you're driven, you know? And motivation's amazing. I don't know about, in fact, fuck all this wholesome advice and all of that, you know? Me, I know that I would rather be motivated 10 days out of 10 than me not motivated. Now ask yourself too, you would also want to be motivated, right? Now of course this is life and you're not always going to be motivated, but let's not bullshit ourselves into believing that motivation is bullshit, because motivation is it's fucking awesome, right? It's fucking awesome. Motivation is amazing. The times where you just want to go into the gym and you're pumped up, you're ready, you know, you want to get in those 6 rounds of fucking sparring, you want to kill this dude in front of you, you know, that's motivation. And that's amazing. You know, so motivation is really fucking powerful. People don't understand this, you know. You know, people don't understand this. Like, motivation is powerful. Even you, I guarantee you, you would want to work when you're truly pumped. Because when you're pumped, it doesn't feel like you're working. It just feels like, oh, it feels good. It feels amazing. That's what testosterone does. You know, having high levels of testosterone is directly correlated into making hard work feel good, you know. So now that we've got this out of the way, we know motivation's amazing for us. We know that shit. Now, how do you remain motivated all of the time? See, now this is where the catch is here. You know, this is where the caveat is. You're not going to be motivated 24/7. You're just not. That's life. There are going to be days when you're going to be pumped up, ready to kill, and then there are going to be days when you're lethargic. It's just what it is. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But don't be sad about it. That's life. You're not always going to be 100%. But there is a way in which you can remain motivated most of the time, which is to cut out instant gratification from your life. Right? It's to completely cut that bullshit out. Now, instant gratification could be many, many things. You know, people just like to throw in that phrase, instant gratification, those 2 words. And because of how mindless our fucking youth is, people correlate that to drugs, masturbation, and fucking alcohol. But instant gratification could be a lot of things. Instant gratification could be your fucking eating habits, right? Doom scrolling, fucking social media. It could be Hinge, Tinder, all these dating apps. If you really think about it, because if you really think about it, right, all these dating apps are sort of in a way instant gratification. You've got 20 bitches on a fucking phone, and to be honest with you, in this day and age, it's not hard to get pussy. I'm not gonna lie, especially online. It's not hard to get girls to like you. You know, it's really not that deep. Just have a decent physique, take some good pictures and good lighting, make your face look nice, and that's it. That's literally it. So, cutting instant gratification out. If you're someone who wakes up and just fucking scrolls, what the fuck are you doing? You know, you're literally shooting yourself in the fucking foot. You are robbing yourself of the success. Don't fucking do that, because then your dopamine receptors are fried. You know, but if you sort of starve yourself, and if you use all of that motivation into something productive, think about how much more results you're going to get out of it. You know, You know, it's going to be 10x, because it's going to feel effortless. You know, you're going to progress more. It's going to be you'll be in your flow state. That's what I wanted to say. So motivation is amazing. Don't fall for the fucking lie that motivation is bad and you don't want to be Of course, I get it. You're not supposed to be motivated all the time, and I'll be honest with you. There will be moments where you improve the most when it feels effortless, but the times in which you are challenged the most, the times in which your will is tested to see how bad you really want this, will be the times in which you're not motivated. And that's completely fine. That's completely fucking fine. Because then we're really going to see who wants it the most. Because we can all say we want to be world champ. We can all say we want to be undisputed at 168, at 160. We can all say that. But how many of us are actually willing to put in the work? How many of us are actually willing to have 3 workouts a fucking day? I want to be the one who's challenging all these fucking pussies online saying, motivation, that's shit. Get off my dick, bro. The fuck is wrong with you? Motivation is fucking amazing. Now, of course, don't get this the wrong way. You're not going to be motivated all the time. And just because you're not motivated doesn't mean you're not going to work. What I am saying is, though, don't see being motivated as a bad thing. Because it happened to me. The other day, I was just happy. I was just happy. And I was motivated. And I was like, is this wrong? Then I just thought, this is not wrong. This is amazing. Because I can... Now, of course, don't be self-destructive with it. Just because you're motivated doesn't mean you're going to go fuck 5 bitches, right? But I was motivated. I was hitting the bag. I was fucking feeling good. Had some rounds after. That's what motivation does to you. So motivation is fucking important, man. Motivation is fucking important. And use it wisely. Cut out instant gratification from your life and starve yourself of the dopamine and save it. Save it for the times that you're going to work. Now, work could be when you're working on your business or when you're working on sport. Whatever it is, some productive deep work, okay? But starving yourself of the dopamine is almost like, fucking hell. It's almost like having a steak. It's almost like having chicken wings. You save them from the last. If you have the shit broccoli and if you have the meat, you're gonna fucking finish off the broccoli first, right? So you can devour the meal. It's something like that, it feels to me like that. But anyways, I hope this video helped you, and I'm back after a long time. Remember, where could discipline take you? Take care. Mwah. See ya.
Yo, my results came the hard way. Sometimes you gotta laugh at life. The shit I had to sacrifice ain't bigger than my appetite. A long way from home, in my cell trying to strategize. A hustler only flaws, we get it all, don't be satisfied. A brick of dough was 60, but West pulled me out to trap the rhyme. I ain't going back this time. That nigga's a mastermind. I told J-Rock,